After 14 years of conservative governments, the UK seems poised for a change. British voters are heading to the polls to levy judgment on the Conservative Party's governance over what's been a rocky period for the country.
We've had quite a lot of change over the past few years, with not just in terms of prime ministers from Johnson to Truss to Sunak, but we've had Brexit dominating so much of the debate for so long, then the COVID pandemic and the economic fallout from that, combined with the war in Ukraine.
Current Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is the fifth Conservative Prime Minister in the past 8 years. One of them, Liz Truss, lasted just 44 days in office. Pre-election polls show that the opposition Labour Party could win a majority, even a possible landslide, potentially getting more than 419 seats out of 632, which would be the most seats ever won by a single party in the country's history. The man who would lead that majority is Labour leader Keir Starmer. A former lawyer and head of the UK's prosecutorial service, he's made change his campaign slogan.
We've now had 14 years of chaos, of division and failure, and the choice tomorrow is to bring that to an end, to turn the page and start to rebuild with Labour.
But his approval ratings are much lower than his party's expected majority, indicating voters are angry at Conservatives more than they are excited about Starmer. Starmer has run on a platform of investing in public services and increasing economic growth. The UK's post-pandemic economy has grown more slowly than both the US and Eurozone as a whole, having the second slowest recovery among the G7, a grouping of the world's most industrialized countries. Many view this as a consequence of the Conservative-led Brexit, when Britain voted to leave the European Union. Even in places like Skegness, which had among the highest number of leave votes and is now struggling economically, some have buyer's remorse.
Well, it was 75%, I think, roughly, that voted to leave. And a lot of people are disappointed with the Brexit we've got. If the vote happened again and we were going to get this Brexit, I don't think people would vote for it.
But it may be that what British voters are really looking for is stability, and a majority win for Labour is expected to give them that. For more than a decade, the only constant at 10 Downing Street has been its infamous chief mouser, Larry. If the polls are proven right, Larry the cat will soon be welcoming a new housemate. The question is, can he last? Kris and Gorin for TaiwanPlus.